My aunt wants me, and I don't know what to do. Part 3. My heart was pounding as I sat quietly in the car. Aunt Rebecca turned toward me and stared for a long moment. You're becoming very difficult, Emily, she said coldly. Please, Aunt Rebecca, I whispered. Take me back to my mom. I don't want to stay here anymore. She let out a short laugh. You don't know what's best for you, she replied. Tears filled my eyes. All I wanted was to go back home to my mother, my friends, and the life I understood. A few hours later, we returned to the mansion. As we stepped out of the car, Uncle Michael was already standing outside. What took you two so long? He asked. We had some shopping to do, Aunt Rebecca answered quickly. Then Uncle Michael looked at me carefully. Emily, are you okay? You don't seem like yourself. I lowered my head. Before I could answer, Aunt Rebecca spoke for me. She's just tired. Moving to a new city isn't easy. Uncle Michael nodded, but I could tell he wasn't fully convinced. That night, I skipped dinner. I locked myself in my room and cried until I eventually fell asleep. The mansion was beautiful, but it no longer felt like a home. It felt like a prison. Sometime later, I heard a gentle knock at my door. Knock, knock. Emily? A voice whispered. It was Uncle Michael. I carefully opened the door. Can we talk? He asked. Something about his voice felt sincere. For the first time since arriving in Washington, D.C., I felt like someone actually cared. After listening to me, he sat quietly for a moment. Then he sighed. If you're truly unhappy here, I'll help you get back home, he said. I stared at him in disbelief. Really? I asked. He nodded. You shouldn't be forced to stay somewhere you don't want to be. For the first time in days, I felt hope. That night, I slept peacefully. The next morning, I woke up excited. I was finally going home. Or at least, that's what I thought. Suddenly, a loud scream echoed through the mansion. The sound was so sharp that it jolted me out of bed. Moments later, I heard people running through the hallways. Confused, I rushed downstairs. The entire house was in chaos. Staff members were gathered in the living room. Some were crying. Others were whispering nervously. At the center of it all was Aunt Rebecca. She was sobbing uncontrollably. What happened? I asked. One of the housekeepers looked at me with wide eyes. Her voice trembled. It's Uncle Michael. My stomach dropped. What about him? The room went silent. Then she spoke. He was found dead this morning. Please like and follow for the next part of the series.